When I was a kid, I had Bloody Roar 2, and I remember it being somewhat good. I also had Primal Fury, and I vaguely remember that one. I must not have played it much, but I didn't really get into fighting games until the PS2 GameCube era, with games like Soul Calibur 2, Naruto Ultimate Ninja, and Super Smash Bros. Melee. So even though I remember Bloody Roar 2 being somewhat good, I didn't play much of it. I also had Tekken 2, Guilty Gear, Battle Arena Toshinden, Soul Blade, and Gekido when I was a kid. But again, I didn't really get into the fighting game genre until when I previously stated. Now, you might think, why would I look at the Bloody Roar series with the exception of Extreme due to the emulation of the original Xbox being kind of iffy, so I'm not going to look at Extreme because of that. Well, it's partly a request, and partly because it's a dead series. And I find dead series to be quite interesting to have a gander at and try and think, well, why did it go that way? Why did it go? Because pretty much one game killed this series, and that was Bloody Roar 4, which estimated sold around 90,000 copies worldwide. I'd like to put into perspective that Bloody Roar 3 sold around 350,000 copies. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. But then also, think for a second again. To put that into perspective, Tekken 4, which was released around the same time as Bloody Roar 4, sold around 3.44 million copies. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that they stopped after that. And if you're interested, Konami now holds the rights to the Bloody Roar series. So you have no chance of a new game ever coming out in the near future. Because fuck Konami, am I right? So with that, let's play some versus mode and talk about Bloody Roar. At least 5 of the games, with the exception of Extreme. We're not looking at Extreme. Okay then. Okay then. So, obviously, the very first game we're going to be looking at is the original Bloody Roar, which I do believe, if memory serves me correctly, I've never played before. And you're also going to have to excuse, I'm testing out a new kind of emulation thing. I'm trying out RetroArch for playing PlayStation 1 games, using the PCSX rearmed core to try and play it. So I'm not too familiar with RetroArch, as I don't really use it, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, so just testing something out, you know. But yeah, I haven't really got any experience with the original Bloody Roar. I do not believe I've played it before. It's literally the only Bloody Roar I haven't played. Because I've played quite a lot of Bloody Roar 2, but I'll talk about that when I get to Bloody Roar 2. And I've also played a fair bit, not as much as I did with Bloody Roar 2, but of Primal Fury on the GameCube. With 3 and 4, I've played them before, but only just once, I believe. So, yeah. Whereas with the original one, haven't played it all. Haven't played it all. So, just to give you a little bit of information about the original Bloody Roar, it was developed by Aiting slash Raising. Let's just go with Aiting. Raising was, I think, like another developer before they merged. I think at some point Raising merged into Aiting and they just stayed with Aiting. But Aiting, they're an okay developer. They basically make like simple 3D fighting games. And I know you may think, oh, that's a real simplistic kind of explanation, but that is literally what they do. That's literally what they do. They make simplistic 3D, 2D fighters. They're known, for example, they're known also for the Clash of Ninja series, the Naruto Clash of Ninja series. They developed every single one of those games, whether it be Clash of Ninja or Gekido Ninja Taisen. So, and they also, I believe, developed Fate Unlimited codes on the PSP. But the point is, I'm trying to get at is they also developed the Bleach Heat the Soul series. What I'm trying to say is that they've developed a lot of anime fighters, anime fighting games, and they're still around today, if I remember correctly. Even if they do not make an appearance too often, let's just say that. Um, so this game was published by Sony and it was released in October 31st, 1997 in America. Uh, duh, 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 duh. So yeah, it seemed to be published by obviously the Bloody Roar was originally owned by Hudson. Well, hopefully I went into that in the intro, hopefully, and kind of what happened with Bloody Roar in that. Because this is we're just having a little go, a little go here and there of all the Bloody Roar games, except for Extreme, because I don't know what the emulation scene's like for Extreme. Original Xbox games are hard to emulate to begin with, so I'm not even going to attempt it. And it is literally just an alternate version of Primal Fury. I think there's like one character difference. That's literally it, which again, Primal Fury has a one character difference as well. So yeah, so it was originally owned by Hudson, and it was obviously when it was published in Japan, it was published by Hudson. It was published by Sony in America, and it was published by Virgin Interactive in Europe. And in Europe, it was known as Bloody Roar Hyper Beast Duel. Why, I don't know. But yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of info about Bloody Roar. All right, so let's get in. The plan is just to have a few battles. So, Beast Rave. Okay, that's a first. So, if you're wondering why I stretch it, I feel like a lot of people wonder why I stretch games out. I like them to fill the screen. That's just all it is. I like them to fill the screen. So let's do versus, and of course versus is rubbish. Have I got all the characters unlocked here? Greg. There's a dude called Greg. Fantastic. Let's go back out. This is a very interesting main menu. If I compare this to Bloody Roar 2's menu, God, this is very, very different. Very basic menu as well, by the way. So we'll do arcade, because obviously we can't do versus CPU, because that's not allowed. And oh look, this selector character seems to be much more unique. I don't know, I've copied a save file, but I'm not too sure where save files are supposed to go in RetroArch. So, yeah, I have no clue. So here we have Bakaru, we have Yugo the Wolf, we've got Gado the Lion, who ends up being an unlockable character in the second game. Greg the Gorilla, he gets removed from the second game. There's a few characters like Fox, I think the Kangaroo, even though it's a Fox. Fox the Fox, I don't know. But you got Long, who turns into a tiger, Alice turns into a rabbit, and then Mitsuko turns into a boar. Mitsuko and Greg don't make an appearance in Bloody Roar 2. Why, I don't know. But what we'll do is we'll pick the standard Yugo the Wolf, and we're going up against Bakuryu. Cool. So I'll probably actually only do one battle, then revert back, because I want to play as other characters. Oh my god, they're very polygonal in this one, aren't they? This is like, it's like I'm looking at Virtua Fighter here. Very polygonal. What I'm saying, well, the reason why I say that is because in Bloody Roar 2 they have a little bit more. All right. So you just alter. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you press a button to turn into the wolf, don't you? I forget. All right. Oh, he's. Get fucked. So yeah, it plays pretty well, but as well as see, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I actually really enjoy 18's fighting games. Why? Because they're simplistic. They don't have all this unnecessary fucking combo bullshit. Now there is combos in the game, and they do have combos, but I just feel like they just don't have all the same bullshit that you'd get from fucking Street Fighter. And yeah, you could argue, oh, it's a very skill-based game. It's a very... I don't care. I really don't. I play games to have fun at the end of the day, and if they just... At the end of the day, like, if you find fun in, like, learning the button combinations and getting carpal tunnel, fair enough. Fair enough. But for me, no. I don't find it fun. So... So, I'm playing as Greg, and we're fighting Yugo. Yeah, whatever. I press square when clicking Greg to see if he's an alternate costume. Oh, that might be an alternate costume. Yeah, I don't know why Greg. Greg seems like a cool dude. Look at Greg. Oh, his hat fell off. He's beating the hell out of me. Greg seems to be quite a heavy hitter. He seems a bit slower. Oh, he fucking fucked me up. So Greg's quite slow, in case you're wondering. He's slow and doesn't really hit hard. Oh, he's gonna fucking wreck me. Basically, the general rule is don't try fighting one of the fucking... Get fucked by the gorilla. Yeah, the general rule is do not fight when they're turned into their animal form, because they you hit humans harder. I guess you hit the base form harder. You could say. He kicked me out of mine. He's gonna beat me anyway. Whoa! Maybe not. Managed to turn it around right at the last second. Greg is not my character though. He is too slow. I like characters that are fast. Maybe not hit hard, but at least fast. There's Alice. Like there was some good characters in Bloody Roar, some interesting ones at least for me. I'm gonna play as Mitsuko because I don't think, if I remember correctly, Mitsuko doesn't make another appearance, so might as well have play us over when we get the chance. But I'm very surprised how polygonal this game is. It is very polygonal in comparison to like Bloody Roar 2. Yeah, I don't like Mexico. She's too fucking slow. She's another character that's too slow. Slow characters, generally speaking, have combos you can do to help out, but what irritates me is when I'm trying to punch who I don't know what the fuck I'm punching. Fuck knows. Man, woman, washing machine, who knows? I don't really tell the care. But what irritates me is like that. I didn't mean to do a flying kick. Why did I do a flying kick? I didn't press up. At least I don't think I did. Look how like, I know they hit hard, but the moves just don't have no flow to them. But probably because there's set combos that I need to do in order to be able to hit a certain way. Yeah, that was a combo. Look how much that did to my health. But it's just slow. Like, if we both threw a punch at the same time, her punch would hit me first, basically. And I don't like shit like that. Get out of the ring! Yeah, I bet you didn't know, though. If you've never played Bloody Roar, I bet you didn't know there's ring outs. Yeah, there's ring outs. You just got to break down the stage. And they've ring outs in every game, pretty much. Right. We'll do one more battle. Again, I'm just playing around with the battle. I like how there's a watch mode. You never had that back in the day. You never had that. One of the features I really like in Okay, I'm gonna put a scenario out there because a lot of people I feel like they think, what the hell? Why would you want to watch the game? Why wouldn't you want to play it? Picture yourself again. Imagine Bloody Roar 2 because I had Bloody Roar 2 as a kid as a 3D fighting game. You're having a little play with Bloody Roar 2. I can't remember if it's got a watch mode or not. And your mom calls you and goes, "Oh, dinner's ready." Blah blah blah. But let's say your parents aren't too strict and you take your dinner up with you to your room. That's how I used to be when I was a kid. I didn't have to sit at the table or whatever. We didn't fucking have a table to begin with. And we didn't like all sit with trays on our laps and watch TV. We just, my mum and dad had never had an issue with me going up to my room and eating my dinner up there at the end of the day. So, maybe I was lucky I didn't have parents that were strict as some others. I don't know. But I used to come upstairs, and obviously I can't play the game because I'm eating my food, and my food takes priority any time because I love food, right? Food takes priority. So what I used to do? Used to go on a watch and watch the CPU fight. There you go. And that's what I used to do. Alright, we'll do one more. I don't know who should we play as. Gado's not particularly fast either. Bakuryu is actually quite good. Very fast character, but we'll play as Alice. Actually, no. No, I'm gonna... I pressed triangle just to see if there's be an alternate outfit. Oh, there is no an outfit. God. And that is the reason why. Yeah, I played Alice quite a bit back on Bloody Roar 2. Because Alice is fast, and she can hit hard. You just got to know the combos. Oh, he grabbed me. What a little bitch. Boom! Right in the cock. Oh, that was right in the cock. Watch this. Oh. I wish there was a better angle than that. That was right in the cock, wasn't it? Fucking hell. Let's do one more fight with Alice against Gado, because I do like Alice. Gado, get the fuck off me, you cunt. Fucking hell. Oh, he's destroying me. I like to point out I don't guard in this game. Hey, because any game, I'm going to put out there, any fighting game that has walking backwards as the fucking, or walking away from your opponent as the guard, I hate. I can't play them. I can't play them. You have a guard like that, fuck off. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it with a fucking passion, honestly. How about that, Gatto? I need a dedicated button for the block. That's why I like games like Soul Calibur. They have a dedicated block button. It's fucking brilliant. I was pressing triangle to see if that did anything. It wasn't doing fuck all. Whew. Fuck off, Gatto. Fuck off, Gatto. Imagine if he fell out of the arena. Just went over the fence. Well, I actually did beat him, regardless. Like I said, Alice is a character I used to play a lot of on Bloody Roar 2, because Alice is fast. Alice is good. I still can't believe how polygonal the characters are in this game. It's just kind of crazy. But yeah, no. Original Bloody Roar, really good. I like it. It's really, really good. So, and in case you're wondering, you see the press start on the opponent? You'll be playing arcade, your friend could come in and press start and join on the arcade whenever. I think that was a feature that you had in Bloody Roar 2 as well. It's really good. But yeah, the fighting's fluid. Yeah, I haven't really got much else to say besides that. Yeah, the fighting's really, really good. It's not too complicated, and yeah, still gives me that nostalgia trip from playing Bloody Roar 2. Obviously, we'll be looking at Bloody Roar 2 next, so we're going to get that nostalgia trip anyway. So, but yeah, the original Bloody Roar, considering I'm pretty sure, but after playing it now, I'm pretty sure I never played it before. But after playing the original Bloody Roar, I can see why, you know, the series took off. It was really, really good, really interesting. The whole mechanic of like turning into an animal was really cool, really cool. So yeah. So there we call it there for Bloody Roar, and let's move on to Bloody Roar 2 then.
The game just featured was Bloody Roar for the PlayStation, developed by Eating/Racing and published by Sony. Released in October 1997.
Bloody Roar 2, The New Breed.
Okay. Oh, what a classic opening. Like that fast play. I hadn't heard that in such a long time. Very classic. Very classic. So, the next game we're looking at is obviously Bloody Roar 2. Straight to demonstration. That fucking title screen didn't last long, did it? Straight to demonstration. Luckily, with RetroArch, you pauses. I mean, it helps, and yet sometimes it can be a detriment. Like, literally, I just wanted to turn the volume up for the intro. Because I find, like, it sounds loud to me. Because I try to match the audio I hear through my headset to be the same volume as what you would hear through the video, but it doesn't work always. Sometimes it comes through exactly right, and then sometimes it doesn't. It's really annoying. So I thought, oh, I'll turn it up so you can actually hear the intro properly. And it pauses the fucking game, doesn't it? When you click off of the fucking thing, it pauses the game. Whatever. But yeah, Bloody Roar 2. This is the one I spent the most time with when I was a kid. Again, do I even need to say it's developed by 18 and Raising? All of them are. But this game was released in April 30th, 1999, at least in America. And in Europe and Japan, it was known as Bloody Roar 2, Bringer of the New Age. I don't know why they went with the subtitle. They did the subtitle for the European version for Bloody Roar. I don't know why. Not a clue. Um, but I just realized something. I don't think I've put a fucking save file in here. God damn it. God damn. I don't even know if the save file worked, actually. It doesn't matter. I think there's like one unlockable character. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I don't think. It's like one unlockable character at the end of the day, so. But like I said, this is the one I spent the this is the one I spent the most time with. And yes, there is a watch mode. I was right. So as I said previously, like when I go upstairs and eat dinner as a kid, you know, and you're playing something like Bloody Roar. I think some of the other fighting games I had on the PS1 had it, but you just put watch mode on. Story mode. Don't even remember what the story mode's like in this game. I literally just played versus mode for these games when I was a kid. That's it. I didn't do arcade. I did like a little bit of arcade, but that's it. Not much else. But here we have Stun the Insect. Literally my 2 minutes. Okay. So which ones did I play as the most? Okay, I had 3 characters I played as the most. Yeah, okay. So we had Stun the Insect, Alice the Rabbit, and Busu Zima, the Chameleon. These are the 3 characters I played as the most. The one I played as probably the most was Alice, then Stun with Busu Zima. And then if I felt like something a little bit different, I'd go with, like, I don't know, Jenny or something. But let's see, we'll play as Yugo. I remember as a kid, like, with Jenny the Bat, when she appeared on screen like this, I was like, oh, titties! Obviously, you're a kid, aren't you? Like, oh, titties! But she even trying to attack me? I just don't know. I'm just wondering. Again, is she even trying to attack me? You see that? Like, not... Like, she's not even attempting to attack me. But yeah, look, I don't know what it is, but I felt the character models in number 1 were very polygonal. Whereas in this game, they just don't feel as... Of course, they are still polygonal, but, you know, you get the rose-tinted glasses from when you're a kid. But they still don't look as polygonal as they did in the original. They look at least a little bit more detailed. If you're wondering why I'm playing arcade, it's because you don't have versus CPU. Well, I could try it. Let's go click on versus and have a look. I guarantee you, versus CPU? Probably not. Nope. See? 1 player and 2 player. There's no versus CPU. This is 2. I think Bloody Roar 3 probably has versus CPU, more than likely. Which makes me laugh because it's watch. So you can watch CPU versus CPU, but you can't versus CPU. Like, just, I don't know. That's how I might... Well, I guess you could do arcade, but still. It's just... I've always found it a bit strange with that. But I love the style in this. Like the mouth and munching down. The character portraits look great. They look really good. You got a dang dong right there. Look at that. He got the dang dong. Look at that. He's got that dang dong right there. Oh dear. Stun the insect. Long the tiger. think it's a stun. He tends to like doing the grabs. You can do combos, but I don't remember them. But you can do a combo where you can grab him, and then you can do something that launches him or something. Oh. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Like the electric shock. And get out of it. Yeah, they're not really putting up much of a fight, are they? But what can I say? You know, as I said, what can I say, really? Sheena. Sheena the leopard. Stun the insect. Used to love the shit like that. The deep voice and that. So brilliant. Bloody Raw 2. The new age. Sorry. Alright. Oh. Wrong button. The Mew. Yuriko is probably one of the weirder characters. Like, all of them have, like, an animal that they represent, but Yuriko is a half-beast. I don't know how exactly that works. There we go. Oh, she at least tried to attack me. Come on. Boom. Nice try. Nice try, Yuriko. And there's Alice, the character I used to play as the most. And I'm going to be honest with you, you know... Oh, Alice. Alice versus Alice. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do another battle. It was... obviously, as a kid, when you play this, like, of course, you know, you're going through puberty and that. So there's certain characters you're like, oh, yeah, because you think, oh, sexy character or whatever. Never got that with Alice. Never... It was just Jenny, really, for this game. I thought Sheena the Leopard was a bloke. So there's that. I didn't know Sheena was... Like, Sheena... I've never heard of that name before as a kid. I was dead certain that Sheena was a bloke. Get out of it. Well, that was quick. And there it is. So yeah, so the only character I was like, ooh, titties, was literally, like I said, it was literally Jenny. That's the only character. And then she's got certain moves that are quite, like, I think she's meant to be kind of like a seductive or sexy. That's the whole entire point, I think. So.
Bloody Roar 2, the new breed.
Well, it's like, you know, you may say, oh, but when you're, oh, that's a, you know, creepy with a, you know, you do a video game character. When you're a kid, right? You know, anything, literally anything and anything. You are horny. You are you are literally going through stages of puberty. Because probably when I was playing this game, I was probably, I don't know, 10, 11, right? You know, puberty just hits you. At least it did for me when I was at that age. Oh, what a combo. Took out fucking half of his health bar. Busujima can hit hard, I will admit. He's got a bit of a weird moveset, but he can hit hard. But no, it's like, for example... Oh yeah, give him a good slap. Might as well turn it to Chameleon. Oh, Busujima would fuck shit up. He would fuck shit up. But I'll give you an example. Like with Soul Calibur 2, it was tacky. Of course, it was tacky. It was tacky and Sophitia. You know, there's different characters in different games. I don't think there was any in Tekken 2, at least from my memory serves me. But for Battle Arena or Toshinden, it was what's her? The girl with the whip. Sophia? It's not Sophia, is it? Just said Sophia. Nice try. He's not really putting up a fight. I'm just trying different combos. Busujima, you got to make sure you're doing the combos, but it can be difficult sometimes. Boom! How about that, bitch? Yeah, the Russian girl with a whip that had her tits out pretty much in Battle Arena Toshinden. Same story with her, basically. What I'm saying is, when you're a kid, that's just what you do. And then, yeah, the exact Busujima knows. And also, I used to always call him Busujima. I know he's Busuzima, right? But I always used to call him Busujima. Don't ask me why, but that's what I used to call him, Busujima. I don't know why. Oh, she flashing. She like a ghost. Alright. We'll pick one more character. So who we got? Who we got? Who's we do Bakuryu? Like, it makes me laugh because Bakuryu was in the previous game, but Bakuryu looked very, very different in the previous game. Hey, we'll do Bakuryu. Bakuryu! Bakuryu! Right. Oh, so good, this game. But, like I said, when I was a kid, I didn't really play much of it. Ow. Oh, she grabbed me. See, he doesn't really do... I think he has got combos, Bakuryu, but he's just... In my opinion, he's just not as good. But he does this. That's his move. That's the one move I remember for Bakuryu. There we go. The one move I remember is his grab. Because that's gotta be painful. He's like... I'm surprised it isn't a one-hit kill, but then again, it wouldn't be, would it? It's a fucking fighting game. But yeah. But looking at it now, it's surprising how many different characters there are. Like Gato the Lion is in this game, but he's a boss in the game, so you unlock him. Even though he's a playable character from the get-go in the previous game, you unlock him. But I'm just gonna go back to the character select screen, and then what I'll do is I'll pause the recording because I've played enough that I'm happy. You know, I may not have played as much as I did the original Bloody Roar, but still, I enjoyed my time. So if I pause it here, like have a look at the characters you have available. Like you got from the previous game. You got Yugo's from the previous game, Long, Bakuryu, and Alice. Like Umiko, Busuzima, Jenny, Sheena, and Stun are all new characters. I mean, like I said, Gato the Lion also appears, but like I don't know why. Why do they get rid of Greg the Gorilla? Greg the Gorilla, OP, master class character. And by the way, Greg the Gorilla and that other woman who turned into a boar, they don't appear in later games. They don't. They don't appear. Everyone else does. I think there was a character or two that appeared in the previous game but didn't appear in this one, but they do appear in later games. Yeah, it's just funny. But I think with Bloody Roar, they just kind of went a bit strange. Like, why is that Umiko the half beast? Don't be bringing in that shit. Because Umiko, realistically, the half beast. If you look at her, I could play her. Umiko turn. Maybe I'll play as Umiko in Bloody Roar 3, but Umiko turns into a cat-like creature. She turns into basically a cat girl, pretty much. And I'm like, why don't you just have her turn into a cat? Or have her specifically turn into a certain variety of cat. Umiko the puma, or Umiko the panther, or something like that. You know what I mean? Because in the later games, like you saw in the intro that I said about the sales of Bloody Roar 4, because Bloody Roar 4 pretty much killed the series, right? Bloody Roar 4 has. I played it once, and I remember seeing some of the playable characters, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like one of them's like some of the characters make sense, right? There's one of them I think that turns into like a crow. Fair enough. That's unique. But then you got you got like another character that turns or Gigi the hybrid or something like that, and it's like, what the fuck off. I know these guys obviously have been turned into, well, I say that they've been turned into, I don't know the story of Bloody Roar. I never played the story mode in Bloody Roar 2, but if these characters are like genetic mutations, that's fine. Not all the characters. If like Yugo, it's ancestry. He's actually a werewolf, and they all have those characteristics. And they all come from different clans that base around that, or families that base around that animal. That would be much more cooler than just like, oh, they got operated on. But I think I think the story just went to fuck with Bloody Roar 4, and it just killed it. Like Bloody Roar 4 was Bloody Roar as itself was a somewhat okay series. Didn't really get massive mainstream attention. It was just kind of an okay series. It just kept plodding along. You got to think it's definitely not as popular as like something like Soul Calibur in my eyes. And Soul Calibur was the same. Soul Calibur pretty much got killed off with one game. One game killed Soul Calibur. And you could argue, oh, what about you could argue that, wait, so there was that Soul Calibur Wii game. But yeah, no one cared about that. It was Soul Calibur 5 that killed it. But again, one game is all it takes. You got to be very careful. But Soul Calibur, like when you like look at Soul Calibur 5, you're like, what were they thinking? That's what you get. You get that AVGN. What were they thinking? Kind of AVGN attitude when you look at Soul Calibur 5, being a Soul Calibur fan. So when they actually, I'm glad that we got 6. That's fantastic, and 6 apparently did very, very well in terms of sales. So I'm hoping that we might get a 7 at some point, but I don't think so. I think they said that 6 would be the final, which is unfortunate. I put quite a few hours into Soul Calibur 6, got all the achievements on Steam, but yeah, it's just too bad. But yeah, Bloody Roar 2. I think it's definitely, it's going back to Bloody Roar 2. I know I go off on a tangent quite often in these videos. But going back to Bloody Roar 2, I do think it is an improvement over number 1. I don't know why they decided to scrap half the cast, because it would have been much, in my opinion, it would have been. So imagine if they included every character from the previous game, and then Shun, Sheena, Umiko, Busuzima, and Jenny were all new characters, like 5 new playable characters. That'd be quite a good roster for a fighting game on the PlayStation 1. People would be like, holy shit. But they didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was a memory issue. I don't fucking know, if I'm honest with you. But we'll just have to wait and see for Bloody Roar 3 to see what kind of how many characters we have playable in that. I remember I've played Soul Calibur 3 once, and Soul Calibur 3. What am I on about? Bloody Roar 3. It's because I've been talking about Soul Calibur. Bloody Roar 3. I'm fucking tired as well, by the way. I'm not sleeping at the minute. I suffer of insomnia, so. Bloody Roar 3, I've only played once. Bloody Roar 4, I've only played once. And Primal Fury, I might as well just say I've only played it once. I haven't. I played it more than that, but I remember so little about that. You might as well just say that, really. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what kind of what kind of characters we have in those games. So yeah, something to look forward to. Thanks for the thanks for the suggestion, Hellish Hero. I'm glad you suggested looking at Bloody Roar. It brings back good memories. Doesn't mean that requested games are back. Like if you make a requested game, and it doesn't have a certain theme that I can fit it will make of it like a long video out of it. It'll just get moved to a folder, and then when there's enough games in that folder, I'll just do a requested games video where I do all of them in one big video. But yeah, there's a reason I stopped requested games, so there is a reason. But anyway, let's move on to Bloody Roar 3, shall we? Let's get a move on.
The game just featured was Bloody Roar 2 for the PlayStation. Developed by Eating/Raising and published by Sony. Released in April 1999.
Bloody Roar 3.
Well, well, well. Here we go. The next game we're looking at in this video is Bloody Roar 3. Game I've only played one other time, if memory serves me correctly. And apparently it's generally received as the favorite in the series, I think. Most people generally say that this is the best Bloody Roar game. So, fair enough if that is the case. You have to excuse me, I am very, very tired today. I suffer with insomnia, and let's just say I haven't been sleeping very well. So this game was developed by Ating, obviously. It was actually published in America by Activision, I think. So Hudson published it in Japan, Activision in America, and Virgin Interactive in Europe. And it was released on June 25th, 2001. At least in America. Alright. I actually decided to do a little bit of research for this. We're just going to do some versus battles anyway. But I actually decided to do a little bit of research, because obviously I don't know the story behind Bloody Roar and that. And if I'm honest with you, I don't really care, you know. Anyway, who we go here? Yugo, Alice, Long, Sheena, Zeon the Unborn, he's new. Busuzima, Jenny, Bakuryu, Uriko, Gato, Stun, and Shenlong. Shenlong the Tiger. Okay. Alright then. Alright then. Yeah, let's just do a little bit of play with that. And, oh! Of course, versus mode isn't versus CPU because, you know, fuck me, I guess, you know what I mean? Fuck me. So, yeah, I'm not gonna read whatever it's gonna be on about. So I thought Bloody Roar's story was going to be like, I thought, oh, you know, it's not going to be too convoluted, right? Oh, no, 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 no. Let's have some fucking convolution. But it's pretty convoluted. It's pretty stupid. Get out of it, Bakuryu. So apparently, the animal-human hybrids in Bloody Roar are known as zoanthropes, right? If that's not a stupid enough name, anyway, that's like animorphs. You remember animorphs? That's how stupid that name sounds. Nice try. Get fucked, Bakuryu. You stupid Bakuryu. Bakamono, more like. Get the fuck out. Alright. I don't even know if there's unlockable characters in it. I'll put a save file in. But...
Get ready, fight!
Get ready. Back to main menu, more like. All I want to do is just do versus battles. It makes me laugh that they didn't figure out, like, versus battles. I don't even think this one doesn't even look like it has watch. Wow, that's pretty cancer if I'm honest with you. No watch mode in Bloody Roar 3. Like, you were probably one of the only games that had a watch mode back then. I don't remember Tekken having it. Let's play as Sheena. Don't think I've played Sheena before, so... Obviously, arcade mode comes up with like a story for each of the characters. I like the art style. I always like the art style in Bloody Roar. But I don't really care. Oh, okay, there we go. Come and get me. Sheena looks a little bit more well-defined in this game than she did in the PS2, PS1 games. Ah, you got me. Get fucked. Fuck off. So apparently Yugo is the leader of this non-government organization called the WOC, the World of Coexistence, right? And he has like Kenji and Alice help. Can't remember who Kenji is, but... And their goal is, like, the goal of this organization is like coexistence with humans. Oh my fucking, I just wrecked his shit. Right? And that's the goal of the organization. I'm guessing in Bloody Roar 1 and 2 they were trying to found that organization or something or other. I don't know. But apparently in this game there's some like curse mark that's going around. Or curse, whatever, that's appearing on random zoanthropes. And it's putting their lives in peril. So obviously it must kill them or something similar. Fuck off, Bakuryu. And apparently Zeon, this is Zeon the Unborn, right? He's the one who released the curse from this tablet. This tablet's got a stupid ass fucking name, by the way. Yeah, so this is a like weird ancient relic stone tablet, right? Fuck off, Bakuryu. And the tablet's called the Tabula of 1,000 Beasts, which apparently towards the end of this game gets destroyed or something or other. So that's a good thing, right? But when it got destroyed, I don't know. I don't know. Again, like I can't remember if what I was reading was destroying the tablet releasing the curse or the tablet itself released the curse. I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, we'll play as someone different. But yeah, it's just a bit silly, isn't it? Like you'd think that these like how I would do this game is very differently, or how I would do the story for this is very differently to, I guess, what's the bloke's name? Where is he? Kenji Fukuya. That's the guy who basically Mr. Bloody Raw himself, Kenji Fukua. It's very different than how I would do it. I would have them be like a part of clans and shit, and they'd be more like similar to vampires and lichens, because I think it makes it more interesting than them just being genetically modified humans. I just think that's more interesting, you know what I mean? I'm gonna play Zeon. Zeon the Unborn! But anyway, make of the plot as you will, right? That's what it says is the sign of the beast. It's ultimate power and mysterious death. That's the whole entire curse, right? It gives them power, but it kills them in the end, so obviously you don't want the fucking curse, do you? And the whole entire game, this whole entire game is them trying to like figure out who's caused the curse, where did the curse come from, blah blah blah. When in reality it's Zeon who did it. Zeon is the one who did the tabula of 1,000 beasts. He's the one that released it. What a naughty boy, Mr. fucking Dante ass looking motherfucker. Look at this Dante. He's like a, you know what he looks like? He looks like a mix between Dante and Virgil. He's like a fucking mix. Oh, the combo system in this game is good. I would have enjoyed this as a kid. Oh no, I forgot Busujima, Zima Kima. He has the ability to go invisible. Oh no. Like, what even is he? He looks like a fucking Guyver. Look at him. Looks like a Guyver motherfucker. Look at him. Get the fuck out of here with your Guyver ass looking motherfucking ass. Get out of here. What's that, Busubima? Do you having trouble here, boy? Yeah, get out of here. A little bit more simplistic with the combos, but I like it. I prefer that. Don't have to make it overly complex. What the fuck? Why has he got a face in his chest? I'm not going to ask questions. Asking questions is where you go wrong. That's where you actually go wrong. Don't ask questions. Get ready. Pick another character. So, but anyway, you know, make of the plot as you will. I find it fucking stupid, personally. I read a lot more. This is just the notes I put down, right? From what I read, and there is more to the plot, but it's fucking stupid. It gets stupider. It gets fucking stupider. You wait until we get to Bloody Roar 4. It gets fucking stupid, right? But I'll give you a little like idea of this reception of this game, and it kind of makes sense why this series kind of like just faded away, really. So Bloody Roar 3 generally received positive reviews from critics. On Metacritic, Bloody Roar 3 holds a 71% rating based on 20 reviews. And among the Bloody Roar community, this one is considered to be the best of the series. Like I said, I read that online. So, but this game only sold, and I say only because to me it's not much, right? 350,000 copies around the world. That's including Japan. 350,000 copies. And then you got to consider Bloody Roar 4 sold 90,000 copies. I don't even think 350,000 copies, because they've like, here's another competitor for you, right? Completely irrelevant, not irrelevant, irregardless to Tekken 4, right? There was another game that came out around about the same time as this game, same genre, right? And that was Dead or Alive 3. Dead or Alive 3, which was his biggest competitor at that time, because they came out around about the same time, sold 1.77 million copies. Now that's what it should be selling. No wonder Dead or Alive is still going to this day, right? Like, so Bloody Roar kind of was like, I don't know what the sales figures are for Bloody Roar 1 and 2. I didn't look that up because I've already talked about those games now. You know, I had time to do a little bit more research about 3, Primal Fury, and 4, so I thought, why not? Let's do a little bit of research, and that's why you got the information I'm giving you now. So, Jenny! Of course. What the fuck? Why is there... The stage we're on's gonna have a fucking dinosaur in the background. Oh, okay, we're in the museum. I was like, what the fuck? Oh no, the dinosaur's alive. Why is the dinosaur alive? That's stupid. Oh, Jenny having that... Oh, Jenny's combos aren't particularly great. But her bat form is fantastic. As per usual, her bat form was fantastic in the previous game. Even though I may have not shown it. There's a reason I stated what I said with Bloody Roar 2. Jenny is the one. Oh, good physics as well. Very good physics. Very good physics. Yeah, take him away, Jenny. Put him back in the ground. Tell him to go back. Get out of it. That's it, Jenny. Just take him down. Jiggle physics. Yes. Yes. Jenny versus Jenny. Oh dear. Watch out. Oh dear. Oh, that's a good outfit as well, actually. Nice try, Jenny. But we're going back. So I guess I can give you a bit of trivia about this game as well, right? Game plays very well, right? By the way, really good. So in an interview with Kenji Fukuya, who is the production and design director of the Bloody Roar series. He basically might as well be the creator of the Bloody Roar series. Alright? Admitted that the original plan for the series was to end with the third game. He only planned 3 games. But apparently he changed his mind after this game. Because after the release of this game. Because it was quite well received. And he stated, "Now I want to go on making Bloody Roar games forever. There's no end to the evolution of Bloody Roar." I bet he wish he didn't say that. I bet he wished he honestly, if he finished Bloody Roar in the third game, there would have been a chance for Bloody Roar to probably come back at some point, more than likely. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm gonna play as Gado. Gado. But I just found it to be pretty funny. That, like, he made a comment saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna continue making Bloody Roar games forever." It's like Primal Fury is like just an upgraded. Primal Fury, from what I read online, is like a 3.5. It's not like a proper sequel. It's like a 3.5, and then Extreme fixes issues because basically it's them porting this game to the GameCube with increased graphics and whatnot, because obviously it's the GameCube. Oh, that was brutal. Good boy, Gado. Fuck her shit up. Not bad. Didn't even transform. Fuck off. Oh! Gado not fucking messing around. Deary me. But yeah, so from what I read online, it's like Primal Fury is just like a 3.5 version of Bloody Roar 3. Which is fine. But then obviously then they released it on like the original Xbox as Extreme. And I did look, by the way, I'm not covering Extreme in this video, and at the end of the day, Extreme is Primal Fury with one extra character. Fang the Wolf, that's it. So it's not really you're not missing much. And generally speaking, Extreme wasn't received as well as Primal Fury.
Roar.
So, oh, and Extreme sold like, oh my word, Extreme sold about the same amount of copies. I think Extreme sold the same amount of copies as 4, like 90,000 if I remember correctly. Not much. But it was downhill after this game pretty much, because Primal Fury, well, like I said, I'll get to talking properly about Primal Fury next. But yeah, I would say I actually really enjoy this game. We'll do one more battle. I want to play as this Shenlong the Tiger guy. Why is there 2 characters that turn into a tiger? I don't know. It makes no sense, but... Oh, look, he's got that Yakuza. Man with no past. He's got that Yakuza look. That gangster look. I'll kill you. But yeah, no, I probably would have enjoyed playing this. Because it is a... Now I'm a tiger, boy. Look, I'm a red tiger. Get down there. See that? Combo master.
Get ready. Fight.
Boah! Fuck off, Hugo. Just a fucking sweep. Yeah, I could see myself really enjoying this if I actually had it when I was a kid. It's too bad. I don't get what the dinosaurs are there, but I'm not going to ask questions. We'll fight Alice. Why not? And I think I'll call it there after that.
KO.
Never mind, Alice. And you're down.
Get ready.
But yeah, graphically, game's really nice.
KO.
And you're done, Alice.
You win.
Told you I'm losing it.
Get ready. Fight.
Jenny, what are you doing, Jenny? So yeah, I thought, you know, I hope you enjoyed the little bit of information I gave you about Bloody Roar 3. I know it wasn't too much, but at the end of the day, it was just a little bit I had. I did some research and I just condensed down a little bit. So, but yeah, I think Bloody Roar 3 is probably, if I had a choice of which Bloody Roar game to have as a kid, I probably would have rather have had 3 over obviously having Bloody Roar 2, but it is what it is. You know, and I would say that Bloody Roar 3 so far is definitely my favorite in terms of how it plays. The more streamlined combat is much better for me. I much more enjoy it. I don't like complex combo games. That's why I've always liked the Storm series and the Ultimate Ninja series, because it doesn't rely on stupid combos like Street Fighter and Tekken does. That's just me though. Anyway, that's it for Bloody Roar 3. Let's move on to the next game, that being obviously Bloody Roar Primal Fury. Let's go.
The game just featured was Bloody Roar 3 for the PlayStation 2. Developed by Eating and published by Sony. Released in June 2001.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to the demo. It's gotta go to the demo every time, hasn't it? Like, give me no chance at all. Create Bloody Raw Primal Fury save data. Well, I'd rather you didn't, personally, because I've put a save. I hate the Dolphin emulator when it comes to GameCube memory cards, because it is fucking dog shit. It really is. Like, how am I supposed to make it link a fucking memory card? There's literally load GameCube main menu, like memory card manager. You click on memory card manager and it's always blank every single fucking time. And you're like, I want to open one. Yeah, I want to open that. Open this. And then you see it's open. You think, okay, is it open now? Is it fucking open? Right? So then you close it. But then if I went on to memory card manager again, it's blank again. It's like, how the fuck do I link a fucking memory card to this? You go to configuration. You go to fucking GameCube. There's nothing. This is, see, there you go. So I'm fucking about, okay, I figured something out, right? I'm trying to put a memory card in there, and it's like, nah, that memory card is not good. Nah, that memory card's corrupt. That memory card's corrupt. We gonna, like, quite literally. What about this one? Right, so that one's okay. So if I close out of it, go into memory card manager, I'm figuring it out. I don't use Dolphin very much, right? Oh, fucking deleted it, didn't I? Yeah, I don't use Dolphin that much, right? I don't, I haven't played for a game to the end with Dolphin. So, all right, so I don't really use the memory card manager. All I know is it's a heap of shit in comparison to the one you have in the PS2 emulator. It is a fucking heap of shit, right? Oh, even as a little icon. Cool, that's fine. So if I then go to, what the fuck did I have it on? Configuration. Just change the, I have to change the memory card. Yep, that's fine. And then change it back. So this is why I'm confused. It's nothing there. There's no, right, I am adding, right? I am fucking adding Bloody Roar Primal Fury fucking save data to this memory card that it says isn't corrupted. And it's just ignoring me. It's just not, it's just fucking ignoring me. Like, I'm adding it, and I'm like, there you go, I've added it. There's no option to save, you can only close. No option to save, you can only close. Right? So I close it, and obviously, as you can see, it's still not asking, so I'm going to say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking say, no. Go to the options. I hate it. I hate fucking Dolphin save files. Why can't it be like Wii? Wii, you just click on a thing, import save file. Boom. Done. And it's in the same fucking emulator. Explain this shit to me. Explain how you can do that for the Wii, but for the GameCube, it's some cancerous fucking memory card manager that no one likes using. I'm going to try and fuck about with it because this is taking too long, and then I'll get back to you. Oh my word. Okay, I think it's working. I'm not too sure. Sorry about that. I don't always like that kind of shit to happen. At the end of the day, I just want to play with all the characters, you know what I mean? That's all I want. I don't want the game to, I don't want it to be difficult, but whatever. Okay, I think I fixed it. We'll see, won't we? But anyway, the game, I know it's 6 minutes in. The next game we're looking at is Bloody Roar Primal Fury, released on the Nintendo GameCube. Released in March 18th, 2002. In Japan, it was known as Bloody Roar Extreme, which is also the same name as the original Xbox version, which is basically a port of this game with improved stuff anyway, so. Sorry, it's just kind of thrown me off. Calm battle. Oh my god, they've actually got a computer battle here. Oh my god. Oh no, that's com versus com. No, that's not what I want. Alright, let's go to versus. Let's see if we got versus CPU. Nope. Still don't have versus CPU. You have a calm battle, but oh. Looks like I've got all the characters unlocked. Good. So I figured it out. If you're interested and you're having the same issue that I was having with the GameCube emulator, on Dolphin, send me a comment on this video, and instead of me going into it now, I will comment back and explain what you need to do. Okay? I don't mind, But anyway, I do have some info about Primal Fury as well. Where are we looking at? Okay, here we are. I've got it there, just to give you a little bit of info in case you want to know. But let's have a look. So what characters do we have? We've got Yugo, Alice the Rabbit, Bakaru the Mo. I'm just looking at the models because the models, they actually kind of remodeled every single character just for the GameCube version. Busuzima. Kronos the Phoenix. That's a new character. You got Gadu the Lion. Ganesha the Elephant. That's a new character. Jenny the Bat. Koryu the Iron Mole. That's a new character. Why? I don't know why it's a fucking Iron Mole. Long the Tiger. Like, there isn't loads of other animals I could have picked. Shenlong the Tiger. Sheena the Leopard. Stun the Insect. Uranus the Chimera. That's a new character. Uriko the Half-Beast. And then we have Xeon the Unborn, of course. So, I don't know, we'll play as Kronos. Oh, you can press Y to change the costume. Sure, there we go. Kronos the Phoenix. Yeah, sure. Go for it. So I haven't played Primal Fury for a long time. I did have it when I was a kid, but I didn't play much of it. Should we just put it that way? So, oh, so that button transforms. Oh, she turns into a fucking penguin. That's not fucking Phoenix. Okay. The penguin does not hit hard, by the way. Very strange. Very strange. Doesn't seem to have a certain type of flow either. Also, the fucking buttons are fucking mixed up. Well, as you probably know, the button to transform in PlayStation 2 or the PlayStation games, let's just say PlayStation games, is the circle button. Which, if translated to the GameCube controller, would be the B button, right? Oh no, let's make that the X button. Let's put it where it initially would be the square button, which would be like the main attack. That's why I transformed straight away. Very strange.
Get ready. Fight.
All right. No, don't override. We just wanna. All right, let's pick another character. Let's try Ganesha, the elephant. What's his other costume? Oh, he just basically like a color swap, you could say. Ganesha. Seems to be like a lot of anime to this, because obviously he had an anime opening. It's interesting. Oh, we're fighting Xeon, are we? Oh, he's slow. But he hit hard. Oh, he hits hard, Ganesha. Ganesha, calm yourself. Hits like a tank.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Oh, I think I went into like a hyper mode. Yeah. Whoa, calm down, Ganesha. Fucking hyper mode. Okay, so Ganesha hits quite hard. Okay. Alright, I guess I should give you a little bit of information about like the plot and that for Primal Fury. So apparently, this is just my summary of the plot. Right. Because of the ongoing tension between humans and zoanthropes, the WOC, if you remember what the WOC is, it's the World of Coexistence, founded by Yugo, or Yugo's the leader. It was once a small volunteer group, has now grown into a commercial enterprise. So it's gone from small business to big corporation. The Zoanathorpes are still not happy, so they now want a Zoanathorpe kingdom, right? So that's what they're going for. They're trying to create their own, like, nation, basically. Gado, for some reason, launches a tournament for the Zoanthorpes, whatever. I'm not going to pronounce that correctly, by the way, ever. But there's some shady business going around in the tournament, so, yeah. They're arranging a peace treaty between the Zoanthrope Kingdom and the United Nations. And like I said, there's some shady stuff going on behind the scenes in the tournament that I guess gets elaborated on in this game at some point. It's just, yeah, to me it's just kind of like a meh plot, really. Okay, them going for their own nation kind of makes sense, kind of, I guess. Let's try Koryu. What's his other costume? Ooh. Yeah, let's go with him. So there you go. That's the plot of Primal Fury. So I guess technically it is still technically a sequel, at least in terms of story, to Bloody Roar 3, even if it is realistically just Bloody Roar 3.5. Get out of here, Jenny! You trying to fuck with me, Jenny?
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Literally just press the B button repeatedly and she die. So he's just like a mech. Why make two moles? They basically included two moles. One's an iron mole and one's not, basically. How stupid. I just think it's kind of stupid. I preferred them staying with like the animal things. Like Ganesha the elephant, fair enough. But Kronos the phoenix? Like Kronos the penguin, fine. Phoenix? Why? It's like the Chimera, really? Ugh. Uranus, not the only Uranus, right? Not like the Uranus from fucking Toshinden, right?
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Oh, so she can only transform for a short period or something? I don't know.
Is that it?
Round 2. Get ready.
I like how she runs forward but floats most of the time. Oh, it's not very kosher, is it? Her combos are pretty good though. Oh, get put down. That was bloody brutal.
You call that your best shot?
Round 1. Get ready.
Alright, let's try a different character. I'll give you some more little information. So, you know I mentioned that there is another version of this game, right? You could technically say Bloody Roar 3.75, right? So, in 2003, because this game came out in 2002, in 2003, Aiding and Hudson decided to port Primal Fury to the original Xbox. Why they did this, I don't know. They made a few adjustments, right? They updated the graphics engine. They added a CGI opening instead of the anime opening, and they added a new CGI ending, and they added also a new character for the Western release, and that new character was Fang the Wolf, right? I think I might have mentioned it when I was talking about Bloody Roar 3. And it wasn't perceived that well, even though it's supposed to be the better version of this game. And it wasn't received well because because there was other fighters. Like, you think of the GameCube, there isn't that many fighters you could compare Bloody Roar to. Maybe like Soul Calibur 2 and a few others. But on the original Xbox, you had Dead or Alive. You had like well, Dead or Alive was not the only one, but you had quite a few. So I found it to be quite funny. I suppose Eureka, why not? Because, generally speaking, the reception of this game, right, it was received very well, and it's actually the most, it received the most positive reviews for the series from critics, this game. Oh, that's not very nice. Sounds like a special move. I didn't even know it had special moves. She does some good combos. Oh, Yuriko, the half beast, or Yuriko the cat, because that's what it is. It's a fucking cat. How about that? Get fucked, Jenny. Nice try. But yeah, so on Metacritic, right? On Metacritic, Primal Fury holds a rating of 75% based on 27 reviews. And that's pretty decent, right? That's pretty decent in comparison. Now, don't get me wrong, like, most people consider Bloody Roar 3 to be the favorite, but Bloody Roar 3 had like a 71, so... And again, Metacritic means nothing really, I'm just pointing out some information. But Primal, this is what made me laugh, right? So keep in your mind, Bloody Roar 3, what was it, like 320,000 if I remember correctly? No, 350. 350,000 copies of Bloody Roar 3 were sold around the world. Primal Fury only sold 180,000 copies. That's it. 180,000 copies. And Extreme, do you know how much Extreme sold? Extreme is the worst selling game in the series, you could pretty much say. Extreme sold 40,000 copies. 40,000. That's even less. That's half of what Bloody Roar 4 sold. That's crazy. And apparently, so Primal Fury's biggest competitor around the time, not surprisingly, the same as 4, because obviously 4 came out at a similar time, was Tekken 4, which obviously Tekken 4, what did it sell? What did Tekken 4 sell? 3.44 million copies. Oh, it just makes me laugh. Let's play as Long the Tiger. I don't think we played as Long. So, oh yeah. I was gonna pick a different outfit for him. Oh no, we'll go with his green outfit. We'll do that. This will be the final battle we do for Primal Fury. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed the bit of information about Primal Fury.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Based off what I've played, well, the characters I've played off so far, I would what would be my main in this series? Probably Uriko the Half Beast. Why? Because her combos are very, very fluid and very good. I like fast characters with a lot of combos. But as long as the combos aren't too complicated.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Like, I think Long's got some decent combos. but obviously they require certain button combinations.
You win.
That I don't know.
Round one. Get ready. Fight.
Sheena pretty much looking like a Final Fantasy VII character. Alright, so there you go. That was Bloody Roar Primal Fury. I didn't really say much about how it plays. It plays okay. Like, I didn't really remember playing much of it as a kid. Right? That's just the truth. I think there was other games, Soul Calibur 2. I think there was Smash. You know, other games that I was playing that I enjoyed more, if I'm honest with you. But it's okay. I still think that 3's better. 3 felt faster as well, which I thought... And it seemed to, like, flow better as well. Strange, isn't it? But anyway, we've got one more Bloody Roar game to look at, and yeah, it is what people consider to be the literal worst game in the series. That's going to be interesting. So let's jump into that, shall we?
The game just featured was Bloody Roar Primal Fury for the GameCube. Developed by EA and published by Activision. Released in March 2002.
What did you do to Nagi?
Bloody Roar 4. So, this is the final Bloody Roar we're looking at. Bloody Roar 4. And it's going to be interesting. I've only played this game like once, similar to Bloody Roar 3, and I don't remember much about it. Sparring. Okay. There's sparring, training, and survival. There's calm battle, obviously. What's sparring? I don't know what sparring is, but okay. We'll just leave it there. So there is a save file in with all that unlocks all the characters. So yeah, this game was not received particularly well from the Bloody Roar fans, as far as I'm concerned. But just to give you a little bit of information about the game, like obviously it's developed by Aiding and it was published by Hudson. Right, it was released in November the 11th, 2003 in the West. And yeah, it has a somewhat decent amount of playable characters, at least from what I can see anyway. And there is a few new ones, but it's there's a few things that a lot of people had issue with, but we'll get into that. So let's have a little play around. So what we got? We got pretty much all the standard. Obviously, Maggie the Superius is a new one. What the fuck is a Superius? I don't know. Yuriko is finally called Yuriko the Cat, like Yuriko should have been called since the fucking beginning. We also have Reggie the Crow. We have Ryoho the Dragon, which has 2 slots. Ryoho, but this one's Ryoho and Mana. Mana turns into like a Ninetales. And that's it. So we have like what? 3 new playable characters? I would count these. Well, yeah, I guess you could say 4. Right, so this plays Yugo. The fuck is this? I don't know. I don't think this is. I see sparring and I think to myself, is that like versus mode? Like it's so stupid. Let me go to versus. Let me go to normal versus. This is tradition at this point, right? I pick Yugo. Yeah, thought so. I can't understand. Like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja had versus computer since the fucking first game. There's no excuse. There's no fucking excuse. And if you're wondering com battle, I've said we had to look at it before. It's not com battle is com battle. I think. You know what? Because I'm gonna try sparring. I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. I'm gonna try sparring. Because the game's not telling you, is it? It's not fucking telling you. Because fuck you, I guess. You know what I mean? Let's go up against Shenlong the Tiger. Yeah, we'll fight in that one. I don't care. Let's have a look. Oh, I think it is versus CPU. Okay. What a stupid way to call it. Oh my god, they changed it. Of course, let's change it back. The GameCube version has... Why is there 2 health bars now? Wow, I can literally press the square button and just completely kill him. What's this? I literally just pressed the square button. Does this have rounds, or we just keep going? I think we just keep going. Okay. Well, hey, it works for what it is. It's not a versus computer fucking mode, but whatever. It technically is, but versus computer, it should be like a normal battle in an arcade. You have rounds and everything, but no. Okay. Let's not have that. Let's have our own weird mode. Right, so let me give you a little bit of info about Bloody Roar 4's plot, because it is as fucking stupid as you could imagine, right? Oh, well, it's not that, okay. It's just it's very different to what we've seen previously. Let's just say it's interesting. So, in my opinion, Bloody Roar 4's plot becomes very anime with this installment. And keep in mind, I'm paraphrasing here. I did read through the synopsis of basically the plot, which includes the ending and whatnot. So, the Unborn, which is a demonic entity that I forgot to mention in the previous installments, right? There's, you could just, you know Zeon, the Unborn, right? So there's this demonic entity that basically possesses this bloke, right? And he turns and the demonic entity is called the Unborn. And basically what happens is this Unborn, I don't think Zeon, I think it was actually the demonic entity itself, impregnates a young girl called Nagi. So this girl, I don't know how a demonic spirit does this. It didn't mention that it was Zeon who did it, by the way. It just says that the Unborn demonic spirit did it. Fuck knows how it did it, right? We're not going to ask that question. And apparently, this causes Nagi to think that Zeon's like the one who caused this, even though it's not Zeon who's caused it. It was the actual Unborn demonic spirit. So she attacks Zeon and like defeats Zeon. And by doing so, the Unborn gains full control over her body, right? And I guess that's what the Superius is, like the superior version of the Unborn thing that Zeon transforms into. I don't fucking know. That's just why I say it becomes fucking stupid. So now the Unborn wants to destroy Gaia. Now, I don't even remember seeing Gaia being mentioned in the previous games. But Gaia is apparently linked to the planet, right? And if you destroy Gaia, goodbye planet, right? And Gaia has an unstoppable weapon called Ryoho the Dragon, who is this bloke, right? Apparently he turns into a dragon, and that's the powerfulest Xeanothorpe or whatever. And he has the power to like destroy like almost the world, kind of. And the Unborn is very scared of Ryoho, right? And then at some point, Yugo and the WOC apparently defeat the Unborn. Again, I'm going into more like ending territory. And then by defeating the Unborn, grant peace onto the world or something. Like, honestly, the plot is garbage. The plot in this game is garbage. No wonder people didn't like it. It makes no sense from what I read, and it's just like it becomes so anime. And I know you could say that the previous installments were kind of anime, but they had certain elements, but they were about as convoluted and stupid as you would find in, I don't know, Street Fighter or fucking Tekken, right? This is where this is where the series goes, in my opinion, full retard. So, and apparently a lot of other people thought that too. So yeah. But I like how Gaia's never mentioned, right? Like, Gaia could have been a Xeanothorpe or some kind of godly entity that existed since I don't know, since Bloody Roar 2, but no, let's just introduce them in this game. Ah, silly boy. Silly Ken... What's his name again? Kenji? Kenji Fukuya. I bet you wish you did stop making Bloody Roar games after 3. When this one dropped, right? Alright, let's play as Nagi the Superius. Oh yeah, there's costumes, isn't there? Alright, I'm gonna quit and go back to the main menu. Let's go back to survival. So I'm gonna change the costume to costume 3. Just to make it more interesting and shoot. Well, let's fight Xeon, right? In costume 2. Why not? And let's pick on the street. We're fighting in the streets. That stage looks very familiar to a stage from Baki. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. We have certain physics in this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's blood in this, isn't there? Even though it doesn't really appear much. Oh. Made me transform into whatever the fucking hell this thing is. She's not very good, by the way. No, she is not. Now, okay, you may say that I'm not using her combos correctly, but fucking hell. In my opinion, no, she's just not good. She has like these like parry moves, like I'm pressing down and X and she does like a fucking edge move, and it's more like a parry move, but her moves are not as strong as Xeon. I don't see this girl beating Xeon, if I'm honest. You imbecile! Oh, that's just funny as well. You imbecile! Deary me. Let's go pick a different character. You imbecile! I'll get to that, by the way. There's something interesting about that. Okay, let's pick Reggie the Crow. And we'll go up against Jenny. Sure, we'll do an underground something or other. Whatever this is. We're under the sea. Yeah, there's not as much flow. Like, how could they fuck up the flow? The flow they had in Bloody Roar 3 was so good, and the pace they had was so good. How could they just fuck it up? So this is his crow form. Interesting. Okay. He'd be the crow. What fucking noise is that? Oh, you take. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. So let's give you some more information. So, Bloody Roar 4 received generally mixed reviews from critics, right? Why am I not surprised? On Metacritic, Bloody Roar 4 holds a rating of 59% based on 25 reviews. That's pretty bad. Let's be honest, that's pretty bad, isn't it? We'll play as Sheena. Against Uranus. And like I said in the beginning of this video, and when I was talking about Primal Fury, this game only sold 90,000 copies around the world and outside of Japan. So that's everywhere, and it's the lowest sales in the series. That's what it said on the thing. It said the lowest sales in the series. I guess if you don't include the fact that Extreme is its own game and is technically just a port of the GameCube version as a standalone game in the series, yes, it is the lowest sales, but it isn't the lowest selling Bloody Roar game. That would be Extreme. And apparently its biggest competitor, like I said previously, it was Tekken 4. Tekken 4 again, which obviously sold stupid copies, 3.44 million. Dearie me. Also, this is the first game, the first game in the series, or first installment in the Bloody Roar series to have a mature rating based on its realistic blood and violence. And it's the first to use voice acting in its cutscenes. And oh, as you can probably see from the intro and just characters in general talking or just making noises, it's not very good, is it? Because one of the other reasons besides its poor plot is the fact that whoever translated this game from Japanese to English, whatever team translated it so poorly. Like, apparently there's dialogue that makes no sense in the game. There is sentences that make no sense and conversations that make no sense. And then that also combined with the fact that the actual English dub, the voice acting, is so terrible in this game, so terrible. You've got such a mixed. It's just crazy to think how wrong this game went, right? Not only is the fighting just not as good as the previous installments, you've also got the game's poorly translated for the Western market, and it has a terrible voice acting. So here we go. So the dialogue is just reiterating the point. The dialogue is all dubbed in English and is poorly translated, but it can be entertaining if for no other reason than its sheer absurdity. There you go. Deary me. And even here's another bit of trivia for you. So because of the introduction of Nagi's beast form, Uriko was changed to Uriko the cat instead of half beast. Which, like I said, should have been like that since the beginning, but whatever. And apparently the whole entire reason why we have Ryoho and Ryoho the dragon and Renji the crow and Mana the Ninetales is apparently back in April 2001 on the official Bloody Roar Japanese site. They launched a poll which asked fans what beast form they would like to see in future installments. And among the top 10 results, number 1 was dragon, number 2 was bird, and then number 5 was a fox, which could be the reason why you have that in this game. You have Ryoho the dragon, Renji the crow, and Mana the Ninetales. So, yeah. But apparently some other ones that are in the poll that also are in the top 10 was the 4 symbol. I don't know what the 4 symbol is. Apparently the Azure Dragon, Vermilion Bird, White Tiger, and Black Turtle. Why was that in there? I don't know. A penguin, which obviously we also did get a penguin, didn't we? Technically, with Kronos the Phoenix. A bear, which we didn't see. Why wouldn't we see a bear? That would have been an excellent fucking... Maybe they didn't want to have like a bear or a panda because, you know, Tekken. But an elephant, which we obviously did get in Bloody Roar Primal Fury. A kangaroo, which technically we've had a kangaroo because if I remember correctly, didn't one of the playable characters from the very first Bloody Roar have a kangaroo? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone different. I don't know. A dinosaur, specifically a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and a snake. Now, a dinosaur, if one of these turned into a raptor, that would have been cool as fuck. But no, let's not have cool things. So there you go, that's the extent of my trivia. So yeah. Dearie me. The models are definitely more detailed in Primal Fury, I will agree. But again, it just... There's the leopard. It's just there's no flow. Like, I know there's perfect. I know there's like combos and shit, right? But there's just no flow. There's no flow to the combat. One of the big things you need to have in your fighting game is flow. Combat needs to have flow. If you have no flow, it's fucked. So, I'm going to play as Ryoho, and we're going to go up against the other Ryoho. There we go. Because, I don't know, funny. I think it'd be funny. Oh, look at this one. This looks like we're in fucking Shinigami world, whatever it is, Spirit world. Let's do this. There we go. Oh! Ryoho versus Ryoho. Now they're definitely going to be the end of the world. Now I am a dragon. Now you die. Oh, the dragon form literally doesn't have another form. It is literally... It literally has bite, 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 bite. Literally every button does this. Even the circle button does it as well. Every button is the dragon going yum 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 yum. That's so stupid. Yum 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 yum. This is literally the only move the dragon does, by the way. Oh, we turn back. Ryoho's pretty slow as well. What makes me laugh though, right? Where's Ganesha? Where's fucking Kronos? Why are they not in this game? I don't know. Stupid. Alright. I'm done with this. I know the reason why I don't really like Bloody Roar 4. And, you know, having this information to hand is actually kind of interesting. Right? See, you know, reading it and having some trivia about it and seeing how well it did and a little bit of the plot as well. Where it's like, oh, okay. But I actually remember I didn't like this game when I initially played it that one time. Which I don't even know the reason why. I can't remember what the reason why I played it once. It's just not good. It's really it doesn't have that flow. Like I will contest Bloody Roar 3. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Nice, fast pace, good flow to the combat. Whereas with Primal Fury, it was a little bit stilted. This game is extremely stilted. It is very, very stilted. It's not good. So I think we'll call it there for Bloody Roar. We'll go to the outro and then yeah. So yeah, that's yeah.
The game just featured was Bloody Roar 4 for the PlayStation 2. Developed by EA and published by Hudson. Released in November 2003.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Bloody Roar. I hope you enjoyed the video. We had some fun along the way, I think. and I'll see you in the next video. I haven't really got much to say in this outro, if I'm honest with you. At the end of the day, we've had a look at some Bloody Roar games. Konami ain't gonna bring it back. Let's be honest. All you can really hope for is maybe, just maybe, Konami might do a collection. They seem to like doing collections at the moment that has all of the Bloody Roar games in one package. But let's be honest, they ain't gonna be doing a new game anytime soon. So, but yeah, like, subscribe, and comment. If you liked the Bloody Roar series or had the Bloody Roar series when you were a kid, let me know. I would like to know what you think about it as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.